Am I the worst beekeeper ever? 2 hives, 2 dead queens, no eggs. This is a story about what happens when you try to save something that might already be lost, despite putting in your best efforts. A few weeks ago I made a crucial mistake. I tried to merge a queenless hive with a queen-right one, but I left some bees on the old frames. Turns out that's how queens can get killed. So, 2 dead queens out of 2 queens, so that's not really a great statistic so far. But the bees made a new queen cell, so I waited for 2 weeks, enough time for her to emerge, mate, and maybe start laying. All has gone well. She is now maybe laying eggs. Today I'm checking if she made it, and if there's still a chance to save this colony. Ooh, look at that. That is honey, kept honey. Despite seeing some honey here and there were no signs of any eggs. Nothing, just more food. Yeah, so this is a bit disappointing, I have to say, because I was hoping I would see some eggs, but I haven't been able to spot them yet. So I will check the middle one more time. So maybe I'm missing something, maybe it's just that that she hasn't been able to do her egg laying thing yet. So I think I'm just going to wait for a couple of days. Ask smart people on YouTube and Reddit and my beekeeping mentor, and then we'll figure it out, I guess. Since the merge failed, I also got a new colony to replace the lost one. And while I was already suited up, I figured I'd check how they were doing too. Alright. Time for the second hive. I'm not gonna wear gloves, they seem quite chill, and it's usually better to not wear gloves. Hello, bee. Ah, fuck, I got stung. Okay. So, lesson learned, if the one hive seems chill, it doesn't mean that the other one is also chill. I immediately got stung in my finger, and I threw away my hive tool because I panicked. I'm so scared that this whole YouTube series will end up just being an endless chain of bloopers. Worst beekeeper ever. I wanna die. It's down there, so let me go grab that. Got it! Okay, where were we? Thank you, bee, for stinging me. That was super nice of you. Okay, once I got back on track, this hive showed me what a functioning colony actually looks like. Multiple frames with brood and resources. Sure, this is what we want to see. Look at that. This queen is queening. Finally, something that's going well. Yay! After all the doubt and all the mistakes, finally something was working. This queen was doing her job. The colony was thriving. And for a second, I felt like maybe I was too. And then my camera fell and I didn't notice. On a lighter note, we're close to hitting 50 subscribers. That may not sound like much, but I imagine it as a room full of people, all watching this journey. So if you're one of them, thank you. I really appreciate it. A few days later I went back to the queenless hive, hoping that this time I'd finally see signs of a queen. And, in case I wouldn't, I had a plan. If there is no queen and there are still no eggs, I'm going to take one of the frames from my other hive that has some eggs in there, some larvae. I need to shake off this foraging bees and keep some nursing bees on there, and then put that frame into the queenless hive, which will basically give them a last shot to make a queen cell out of those eggs. So that's the plan. Shout out to the people of Reddit who have been helping me out greatly, giving me this advice. let's apply it. Thank you, people of Reddit. Thank you. I'm already noticing quite a big difference. Look at these bees move, and then look at these guys. It might also just be because this hive is a little bit more in the sun, so their activity is higher in the morning. I'm not sure. They're looking very slow. Time to look for some eggs. I don't like the sound of this. And I don't like the sight of this. Look. So here's what I'm seeing, what you won't be able to see. But I'm seeing eggs, which you would think is a good sign. But the problem is that there's multiple eggs in the cells. And that is an indication of drone-laying worker bees. It's a bit hot. Anyway, I think it's ChatGPT time. I have to look up now if it's even worthwhile to put in a frame of eggs, because I might just have a complete explosion in a couple of weeks of drones in this hive. So I want to check if this is savable. So be right back. So I just asked my BFF, aka ChatGPT, what to do. Could also be a new queen that's just not very good at laying eggs yet, because the eggs are mostly centered in the cells and not stuck on the sides or on top of it. Could be that it's just an experienced queen. An unexperienced queen for an unexperienced beekeeper. I still wasn't sure what to do. Wait a few more days, give them a frame of eggs, or just call it quits. So I decided to look one more time, because I knew I had to try something. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm just going to give them a frame of brood and see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, that hive is a bit slowed down. To give the queenless hive a real shot, I needed a frame with fresh eggs. Not too much capped brood, since they can't raise a queen from that. And of course, no queen on the frame. That would really make things worse. And then, while searching for the right frame, this tiny moment. Ooh. Don't know if you can see this, but there's a bee being born over there. Unrelated to the plan, but I couldn't ignore it. It's kinda cute. Come on, little bee! Influenced by this festive moment, I hesitated again. This hive was doing so well. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it at all. And this other hive has been problematic all the time. I could give them this. There's eggs in here. Not too much cat brood. And then I decided to stick with the plan. Let's hope the queen was not on there. I didn't see her, but yeah, considering how this is all going. Alright, let's say a little prayer. So, one hive thriving and the other hanging by a thread. I've given them the best shot I could. Now all I can do is wait. Again.